welcome. Marhaba on behalf of Maritime Standard and Trevor Pereira. Ahla wa sahla fikum. It's lovely to see you all today. Distinguished guests, esteemed industry leaders, and valued colleagues, it's both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all here today to this pivotal conference on financing green shipping solutions. Before I begin, I must admit, I've just arrived from two very cold destinations. I'm slightly fluey, from Syria and London, where the temperatures were near freezing. And so it's with great relief that I make it here to Dubai, and great gratitude that I'm with you all in this sunny city. And it's not only a sunny city, but it's also a global hub for trade, maritime innovation, and bold forward thinking. We're gathered here today at a critical juncture for the maritime industry. This is an exciting, but it's also a challenging time. Just last month, I was reporting on the inauguration of President Donald Trump, an event that has major implications, not only for the political landscape, but also for industries like yours. I'm sure many of you were closely watching the US elections, knowing full well the potential impact it could have on your field. This return of President Trump's America First policy will likely bring a lot of significant shifts in global trade dynamics, including in the maritime sector. As the US looks inward and presses forward with policies that prioritize domestic interests, we may witness significant changes that could affect global supply chains, tariffs, trade agreements. I mean, just this week, we've already seen the new administration's tariff policy changes, which will likely continue to evolve. But there's also another aspect that we all must keep a very close eye on, and that is environmental policy. It's likely that under President Trump, environmental protection may not be a priority. And this shift could have lasting consequences on the maritime industry, especially when it comes to the efforts that have been made to reduce emissions and promote sustainability. And that brings us to the core of why we're all gathering here today. You know, we're here because sustainability is no longer just an aspiration. It is an absolute necessity. And the future of the maritime sector depends on it. The maritime industry, which has long been the backbone of global commerce, facilitating over 80% of the world's trade, is also a significant contributor to global carbon emissions. And while maritime trade is undeniably the lifeblood of global economies, it's also becoming increasingly clear that its future hinges on the preservation of our oceans. And so true prosperity now and in the future lies in this delicate balance between continued trade and the sustainability of our environment. A thriving global economy can only exist when we're in harmony with a healthy planet. And so the question before us is urgent. How do we continue to fuel global economies while drastically reducing our environmental footprint? And the answer lies in bold innovation, strategic investment, and collaborative action. It's a challenge, yes, but it's also an opportunity. And this conference represents an essential step in exploring solutions. Over the course of this event, we'll explore several key pathways to achieving a greener maritime future. These discussions will touch on financial, technological, and regulatory dimensions of sustainability. We'll look at the latest developments in decarbonization, alternative fuels, green port infrastructure, and the future of global maritime regulations. But let's be clear, let's not make these discussions only theoretical. They are a roadmap to the future, and the ideas, the strategies, and the partnerships you have across this ballroom, they directly shape the maritime industry of tomorrow. an industry that is greener, more resilient, and economically viable. And so I really encourage all of you to engage deeply in the conversations ahead, to ask questions, share insights, and to form collaborations where necessary to turn these challenges that we face today into opportunities for tomorrow. So before I conclude, I would like to extend my thanks to our generous sponsors, without whom this conference wouldn't be possible today. AD Ports Group, Asiad Shipping, Safi Group, Jome Engineering, TMC Shipping, Islamic P&I Club, Monjasa, International Registries, and Baroque Investment Bank. Thank you very much.